And we're going 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today is Coffee Thoughts. I'm joined here by my co-host, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and our guest today is Miss Sheya Chisenga.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
It's her time to rise.
Yeah.
She is going to be talking to us about her upcoming events and the wonderful things that she does in her co-work space. So without further ado, let's get started. Sit back, hydrate. You know, it's coffee thoughts time. So whatever it is that you're drinking this morning, the beverage of choice, be it water, tea, coffee, enjoy. And let's hear from our guest today. How you doing, everybody?
Good. Doing great. Doing good this morning.
Good. Sheya, we are so happy to have you. And I know that I have introduced you to some and presented you to others, but could you tell us a little bit about who you are and how you got started?
Oh, absolutely. Good morning, everyone. I'm glad to be here on this beautiful Monday morning. And thank you, Francine and Terry Lynn, for inviting me to be here this morning. I'm excited to be here. So, as she said before, I'm Coach Sheya, and our business is My Time to Rise, Business Institute and Entrepreneurial Center for Women. We are here in the greater Sacramento area where we do have the Entrepreneurial Center for Women, where we help women build profitable business by aligning them with what they've been called to do and in their purpose. And we do that by helping you publish your book, create services, trainings, coaching, and also to launch yourself as a speaker, to share your message in the world. We're really about you doing the transformational work that you've been called and chosen to do in the world. And we give you the tools on how to do that and make money doing it. So that's what we do. And I work with a lot of women who come from that mindset, that place, ministry backgrounds, and really desire to do what God has given them to do. And so they just need the tools on how to package that and launch it into the world. And so not truly in alignment with that for ourselves. So that's what our center does. People have workshops. You can meet your clients. I also offer the coaching with that as well to give you the tools that you need to do. Yeah,
it is wonderful when someone knows exactly what they do and how they help.
Yeah.
There's no. Let me see. What do I do today? Maybe I will bake cookies. Well, and then they're off to another adventure.
Right. Yeah. So, Sheya, how did you get started?
Well, actually, so 2004, I jumped into the world of entrepreneurship. But at that time, I was a part of a company called Warm Spirit. And they used to sell bath and body products, but their message was about self-care. And that was the first time I ever heard of life coaching. And so it really intrigued me. I was really inspired by it. But anyway, as time went on, I really got excited about it. I became certified as a life coach in 2009. Mm-hmm. And I thought I was getting ready to build this business. I'm about to make it happen. And it's a complete failure, like zero. And so because, what was not out there, which I didn't see, they taught you how to get to, or the limelight, but not the back plate, the office to get you there. And so the steps that it takes. And so I'm thinking I'm just going to run out there and do it, and completely failed at it. So, but I knew that I was called to it. I knew that I was going to fit some kind of way. And so I just kept trucking it until I got really clear about it. So my entrepreneur world started in 2004 with bath and body products. I realized I love teaching and inspiring women through that concept and speaking. And so we took it from that direction to where we are now.
I can remember when I first met Sheya. Terry brought me to one of your events at a local hotel meeting area. And I remember thinking, wow, she's actually just doing this. She just called some women, she just talked to some people, and they were like, yes, I can see myself doing it. And now those women are doing phenomenal things, those women that were in the room. And you didn't start with like, oh, I have 5,000 followers. You've started small and began to grow. Talk a little bit about that.
You know what? It really is consistency. And you're right, Terry Lynn. I just really believed in what God gave me. That's really the point that I really want to drive this morning. I just really believed it. And I knew somebody would listen. I said, I got something somebody want to hear. And so I'm just going to do it. I didn't have any plan, no structure, no nothing. I just knew what I knew. And I just started. I didn't know everything. I didn't have to know everything. And because of that, I believed in what I had. I kept growing, and I'm still growing, obviously. Kept growing, building my knowledge, building my wisdom to serve women entrepreneurs. And many of those amazing ladies, they went on to do their own books and book compilations and coaching and whatever else their passion is. They're going to do their own thing. And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to pour into people, give them what they need so they can go do what they need to do. Okay, well, so you keep growing.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
Sheya Chisenga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been one of my coaches. And so I just want to say that out of that thing came Biz Chicks too.
Right. Now listen to this about Biz Chicks. And you started their clothing. It was
the same time.
I created a product. It was a workbook and an audio.
I remember that.
And it was $10. I'll never forget that. And so many people, it was just information. Just information. It's information that I knew what I knew.
Yes.
You purchased it, and then you started making your cover-ups. Your cover-ups. And then from there, it just kept going into your own teaching and training and things like that. So, yeah.
So that's a little shameless plug.
Yeah.
That's an endorsement from Okay. So what was your biggest challenge in getting started? Are you monitoring the chat, Fran?
Yes, I am.
I'm on a different screen. Okay.
Well, I never have an issue with starting. Because in my mind, as my friends would tell you, I go head first. I'm like, I'm doing it. I just Now the challenge after that is keeping it going. And when you don't see what you want to see and you're not getting the results you desire to get, the goal is that you can't. That's the challenging part, and not getting lost in what's not happening, what you're not seeing. You just have to keep moving forward and be consistent. And you have to realize that you need help. You need to give support. You need to invest. You need to invest in getting where you need to be. So that was my challenge, is keeping it going. And there was a moment I believe I started in 2009. I ended up going back to work 2012. Because in between that time, I just was spinning my wheels. It was a disaster. And I went back to work. So it was very scary. I was going to quit. I was going to stop, but I didn't. Thank God I didn't. And so we all have those moments where you feel like I really told myself, well, let me just go get a full-time job again. And let me just, that's, what normal people would do. And I'm just going to stay here and just focus here. And but thank God that he didn't allow me to do that.
Well, but you had something to say about that too. And a lot of times, some people are waiting for God to push them out, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna put it all out here for you.
Right. Yes.
Okay, come on now. And you didn't stop. You didn't quit. And he can't make up your mind.
Right. Right.
But you made up your mind.
Yeah.
And you went forward anyway. And that discouragement does come sometimes.
It really does come.
Like,
it
what?
Does.
Yeah.
Here's what really triggered my employment to them. I was worth $13.03 an hour. I said, that's insane. And I really told myself, first of all, I know too much. Mm-hmm. I'm definitely gifted. And I'm not doing that braggishly.
I know what you're saying.
No.
Gifted. And I know I'm worth more than $13.03 an hour. And so I wouldn't accept that. I said, I'm not going to accept that. There's no way that I'm going to live. And at this point, I'm right. I had just turned 40. I said, there's no way that I'm going to live the rest of my life like this. It just can't be. And that's what I made my mind up. Yeah.
Something happens at those decades, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Because
the
more decades you incur, the more permission you give yourself to be who you truly are.
Yes, that is so right, Terry.
And I don't know why it is. I guess because at some point you're like, you know what? This is the last quarter. It's either mine or it's not.
Right.
You know
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And then I started thinking about people that I knew that was well over into their 60s and retired and struggling. I said, that can't be me. I don't want it to be me. I choose not that I'm not judging.
No,
I just didn't want that.
But life is a choice. And I tell the people that I come in contact with that every choice is a generational choice.
Right. Hey, ooh, that's good.
Because he's not really after what's going on right now.
Yeah.
He's got a long range game.
Right, exactly.
So every choice you make is going to affect some generation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I have a question. Can you share with us one of your biggest tips that you want our customers to know about? Because, we work with, our audience are predominantly female entrepreneurs.
Right.
So can you share a tip with them?
The biggest tip that I would share right now, if I could go back, is really get help. You cannot do this by yourself. You will be in circles and you will not get the results that you're looking for. So you really have to get out of yourself and invest in yourself and get support. Now, when I say that's the biggest tip, but I also want to share that you have to invest in yourself and in your business. No one's going to do it for you. You know what I see, Caroline and Francine? A lot of people look for others to invest in them before they invest in themselves.
Can we repeat that? Please repeat that.
A lot of people look for others to invest in them before they invest in themselves. So, for example, GoFund. They do a GoFund for my business, and they haven't invested. They look for people to
GoFund for their business. Huh?
Yeah, I've seen. I even seen a person wanted to do a fundraiser, and the fundraiser was for her business.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's real though. And I'm thinking, like, why would I fundraise to help you build your business? What's in it for me? So my point is that people need to invest in themselves. And guess what? We have the money. I always talk about that. And so that's my biggest tip. If I can go back, and I did invest, but I invested in, and let me share this. I invested in the limelight. I didn't invest in real help.
So
okay, I wanted my name in lights. I wanted the big stage. So I'm thinking I'm investing, but that was not where I really needed help at. I needed help on structuring and foundation. And so training. That's my biggest tip that I would share.
Oh, I love training.
Yeah,
I think it's undervalued.
Yes.
I like what you said. And that is a very, I'm going to use a big word, apropos way of saying it. Investing in limelight But that's those, you know, we can help you get 6 figures in 2 days.
Come on now. That's it.
And those are the limelight things. Step away from the light people and step away and get into something structure, the foundation and the structure for your business. Invest in that. Yes. And I would encourage you to reach out to Sheya, call us, find somebody that's going to help you with the structure of your business so that it stands strong.
Yes.
The light will come later.
Yes. It's going to come anyway. So, and that's the part people don't know. It's going to come when you show up and be consistent and do the work. It's not that it's not going to come. It's coming when you have things in place and in order. But again, you know, we want, and I'm was guilty of that. And I had to step back too. God was like, no, you're going to get this right.
Because we can't help anybody else when it's not right.
Right, well, you can't.
Well, think about it. Do you really want somebody representing you that doesn't know what they're talking about, or doesn't have a structure to take the money? It's like letting somebody you haven't trained run your cash register.
Come on, man. Oh, that's good. Yeah,
okay,
that's right.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Like when you walk in McDonald's and they don't know whether or not to press button A or button B. And you, like when you came in, Francie, you said, "I don't want the soda with that." They were freaked out because they didn't know what's the process. Okay.
Right. It always comes with the soda.
Right. Well, I don't want it today. Right.
Just take the soda and then we'll figure.
Right. Wow.
So and that's basically what happens when we don't have structure in our business. Mm-hmm. Because then the people that we want to go hire an assistant.
Yeah.
And we don't know what to tell them.
Don't even know what to tell the assistant. Don't even know how to help. You know, like, and the funny thing about that is I've had virtual assistants before, but because I didn't know what I need help in, I didn't know how to communicate it.
Okay.
And like Lakeisha said, we spent lots of money in wrong places. So we're paying for a VA, we're paying for our name up in lights, but there's nothing behind that.
Nothing.
And we don't have anything to sustain it, like a product.
Now I need
you. You understand what I mean?
Yes. No product. And I'm so huge, and you guys know that I'm huge on you creating product.
Yes.
One, for stream of income, because it does bring sustainability, and it also brings you in a status of knowing what you know.
Right.
And so when you don't have that, like I often look at different ones and I'm like, oh, I really would like to learn more about that. Let me go see that they have a book. I would love to read their book. Or let me see if they got an audio. I would like to listen to an audio. And when I don't see that, then I'm not moving forward because I don't know enough about you right now. And I need information. So that's why I believe.
I want to know what are your values that are going to come out in your information.
Exactly.
So I know if that's a match. Is that what
Exactly. If it's a match for me. And so I give an example. One time, this young lady I found on Instagram, and I just really, and all her marketing was beautiful. It was just awesome. So she came out with this marketing product, and it was $97, and I purchased it. Garbage. And I'm like, what is this? And I didn't even know what to do with it. It was packaged beautifully. Let me tell you that.
Oh.
It was packaged beautifully, and the content was just not what I thought it was. And unfortunately, the young lady, that whole business bellied up. I don't even know where she is.
Is it any wonder? Because it was operating in self-delusion and deception.
Exactly.
Because she had something of it.
Right. Again, the limelight.
So I believe what happened is that she probably copied somebody who was doing the limelight sales routine.
Yeah. But you gotta have something to say.
Right, exactly.
But there are many. That is why we're trying to put up warning, Will Robinson warning. Do not put crap out, because I remember when we first started, we went to Periscope and this girl was selling something for $12 on how you can help get your Amazon something set up. It was $12. Okay, I can risk $12 to see how to do this.
Right.
I was like, seriously? I couldn't read some of this stuff because it was a PDF of somebody else's, and I was like,
right,
okay, this ain't good.
But see, and then that speaks to our integrity.
Right.
But I digress. So let me ask you this. What is your favorite charity or cause?
You know, my favorite cause is working with, there's a young group of young ladies out of Zambia. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. I adopted 2 girls. These are my nieces, my husband's nieces. And they're in Zambia, and we pay for their school and just really pouring into them to give them a better future. And so that's where and I know there's a lot here in the United States. I know people may say that, but these are my bloodline. Well,
I was going to say it's your legacy,
and so I really want to pour into them and helping them get where they need to be in school. And so, to give you a name of a charity, I don't have one at this time, but I do work with the young women in Zambia. So that's where I'm at right now.
That is a cause. That's a cause and a charity.
Yes.
We like it.
Yeah, right.
See, when we normally ask that question of our guests, it's because we want to show the other viewers and other people it's bigger than you.
Right.
Everything you do is bigger than you. And there's only so many cars you can drive, so many pair of shoes you can wear. And after you're taken care of, what are you doing with what you have, the overflow? The overflow is for other people.
Right. Absolutely.
And so you need to channel that someplace. And the girls in Zambia, you know, and we always tell the biz chicks here, if you would like to help that, just reach out to Sheya. And if you want to contribute to something, please, I'm sure she can find a way to put it toward their school, toward whatever it is that they are needing.
Uniforms, books.
Something.
Yeah, they wear uniforms. They got books. Matter of fact, I just sent the package. They'll probably get it in a couple of weeks. Takes a minute, but we just making sure. We even sent her mom to school, their mother, so she can have stability for them as well. And she's doing great. So it just really does my heart glad to set them up for a great future.
Yes.
The legacy.
Right.
There is what did I say? Every decision is a
generational. And it may not even be your, so when Terry says generational, you could be an example to another generation of young women who should not have to go through the limelight experience.
Yeah.
Be there for somebody else to help them. That is what, in Titus, doesn't it say the older women teach the young women? Okay, so find somebody to help. And let them know it's okay for them to step out and fulfill their dreams.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, Sheya, I'm going to ask you a couple more questions.
Okay.
And the next one is, what was your best day ever?
Oh, that's a good
when someone asks this question, I was like,
what? That's a good question. I can't say. I've had a lot of best days ever. I've had a lot of them. Well, I can't give you one particular day. What I will say, the best day ever for me is I start my day in prayer, and I really do my best to be consistent in that area. And anytime I feel like I'm getting off, I'm like, did I pray today?
You're getting off schedule.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm getting off schedule. But when I start my day in prayer, like I've done this morning, and I begin to set intention to my day. And here's what I intend. You know, you write out your goal, things you're gonna do, but set intention. Like, this is what I'm expecting. Here's what I'm going to do to make sure that I am producing those results in my day. And my days do go really good, honestly. I'm not trying to say I'm like all got it together. If I feel like I'm getting ready to have a bad day, I'm like, okay, let's reboot. Let's get this together. Because I need to, and even though we got problems that do come up, because they will, is how I handle them is the question, is how do I deal with them? And so that's the best way I can answer that question about my best day ever.
But how about let me see if I can sum it up for you. Today is my best day ever.
There you go. Today is my best day.
Everyone I see is a good day.
Yeah, that's good. Exactly. I mean, I could talk about my marriage. That was a beautiful day when I got married, and all that kind of stuff. And it was beautiful. It was an awesome day. And so, but I've had many more after that. So yeah.
And see, that's the thing. We want people to understand that you get to determine what your best day is going to be.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So, Sheya, what is the one thing in your purse that you cannot do without?
I have a back scratcher.
Okay. That's different. Okay.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, my sister bought it for me because I used to, and this is so funny. I used to carry this it was a spatula for spaghetti, I guess.
Oh yeah, for the pasta.
And I'm like, because I just have issues with scratching my back. Anyway, so I just gotta have it. And I look for it, like I do with my back scratcher. So I know that's funny, but I do.
It's different. Let's put it that way. Okay, so I want to let people know where they can find you. So can you give us some information on, I know you have an event coming up. Just a little information about where to find information about that. And where can they find you online if they want to use your services?
So I'm definitely on Instagram Facebook rather. I am on Instagram, but I'm mostly on Facebook. And just Sheya Atterbury Chisenga. And that's my name, and you can look it up that way. Also, my website is my name, SheyaChisenga.com. You can look at that way. The way you see it spelled is exactly how it is. The website is how you can look it up.
Okay.
And from there, you do see my business and everything like that. Do I talk about my conference now? Or
please do.
So we do have a conference coming up this Saturday. It is going to be awesome. It's the Overflow Experience. Fulfilling your mission, creating wealth, and leaving a legacy is our theme. We have great speakers, great content, training that we're going to be sharing. We're doing organizing for success. And also we're going to be doing the characteristics of a leader in the marketplace. We have our keynote speaker who will be talking about next level living. And then also we have our ending speaker, and she will be bringing the spiritual empowerment component to seal what we just learned that day. We got great vendors as such as yourself, Terry Lynn.
That's true. I'm going to be
there. Yes. Well, I'm excited about that. All our vendors will be speaking and sharing about their business and their products. And so we got a great full one-day conference. I look at it as an amazing opportunity to come to be equipped, empowered, to get what you need to keep you on the journey or to even get you started on the journey. And so you really want to be a part. It is 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. On that day. And so if you'd like to get registered, you just go to itsmytimetorise.com and get registered. itsmytimetorise.com, and you can register.
I see Francine typing. She's putting it in the chat.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
We have 7 seats left. 7.
Whoa.
7 seats left.
That means somebody better look.
Get on it.
Yeah, because literally, and see, one of the things that we talk about is act. Act quickly. Don't waste time, because the opportunity only lasts the lifetime of the opportunity.
Right. Yeah. So it's going to also, what I'm going to do, if you inbox me, the tickets are $97. But if you're watching the show, I'm going to do it for $50.
Whoa.
That's a this chick's price.
Yes.
Whoa. So now you only have 6 seats left. I'm just trying to I'm letting you know now. You ain't got but 6 seats left.
Take care of that, girl.
six seats. So 6 seats, and I'll send you the link, and it's $50. And you got 24 hours, so it's 8:37. So tomorrow, you got to register by 9:37 a.m.
Okay, so I can go, and that link that I put in there, it's my time to rise, so I need to fix that.
So for the $50 though, you want to inbox me?
Yeah.
Inbox me, because on the website, it's not there. But if you inbox
you on Facebook?
Yeah, on Facebook.
Direct message.
Send you the link, and you can get registered.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm just letting you know now there are only 6 seats left.
All right, 6 seats. Woo! Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah.
So, Terry, go ahead, because I
just want to say that we want to thank you for joining us so early in the morning, taking time out to talk to our lovely ladies.
Yeah.
Ladies, if you need the services of a co-work space, I suggest that you look at Sheya's website. Also, she's a great life coach. You know, if you need social media help, it's the Biz Chicks. Yeah. And so we thank you again. We want to ask you to just continue to have a great day. And don't forget to go to the front of your own line. Now, we got First Mondays coming up.
There you go. I was going to say that first. Be sure to sign up for First Mondays. It's going to be a really nice event. We're going into the fall season. And many, what we're talking about from now to the end of the year is going to be helping you get prepped for 2019. So we got some great speakers coming in for the rest of the year, and we want you to be there. There is no cost for you to attend the event. We just ask that you buy a bite of food when you get there. So please come to the event. Make sure, I don't know how many seats Sheya got left, but I'm just telling you, you need to.
You need to be at the conference too.
Yes,
so
be at this conference. We want you to know,
if you're looking for training in social media, or you're looking to augment your social media presence, you need to contact us at bizchicks.net. Also, you can find our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, and we're going to be out there today on YouTube and Facebook. So there are multiple ways to stay in touch with us and to get information on how to run a profitable business that's fun to run. So with that, we want to thank you for tuning in. And don't forget to go to the front of your own line. Stay in the frame. We're going to be talking to you.
Okay.
We are done there. Got one more place.
I'm looking at
when we normally ask that question of our guests, it's because we want to ship profitable business on YouTube.
Yes, we are, and I can't find my little link here. Let me move some stuff. Maybe YouTube is no longer, but I doubt that seriously.
So are we on here?
Hold on.